Welcome back. Well, let's turn to London now, where a city still coping with this month's terror attack suffered a blow of a different kind overnight, a raging inferno that quickly tore through a 27-story apartment building in the west of the UK capital. At least 12 people were killed, and dozens more are still feared dead, and over 70 people were injured, several critically. The cause of the fire is not yet known, but a shortage of fire alarms and exits in the building have already spurred accusations of negligence in the incident. Well, let's go now to London and speak with journalist Eric Johnson. Eric, can you just update us? Are there still people feared missing in that building, perhaps dead?
Good evening to you. Yes, unfortunately, I can report that there are still a number of people who are missing. Earlier, we did have a press conference from the emergency services. They did make clear, though, that it's going to be very difficult to find out exactly how many people are still accounted for, mainly because many flats may have been empty at the time, visiting friends, visiting family, etc. And the area of London where it is, it's quite a diverse community. Quite a lot of people will be celebrating Ramadan, for instance. They might be visiting friends and family elsewhere to celebrate. So it's not immediately clear how many people still are missing, but there are people missing, feared dead, still inside their houses and homes.
Eric, of course, there'll be an official investigation. We're at early stages, but there are some disturbing signs here. We're hearing lack of fire alarms, maybe one exit for the almost entire building. At this stage, does it look like some kind of negligence involved?
Well, it appears so. There are so many questions. An investigation is underway, so until the investigation is complete, those questions will still remain unanswered. But going back, the tower block, which was built in 1974, was refurbished at a cost of £10 million, completed last year. Many witnesses have said they saw the external cladding on the outside of the tower block, which was basically put there to improve the appearance of the tower block, because these tower blocks are, crudely speaking, quite ugly, and they've been there for quite some time. It's put there to basically make it look much more aesthetically appealing. Many residents said they saw the external cladding catching fire. Whether that was a cause for the fast spread for the fire remains to be seen. But yes, there was indeed an action group set up to question the fire safety. But the internal workings of the tower makes it extremely difficult. It has one stairwell and two lifts. I mean, if you work in any tower block, or if you live in a tower block anywhere in the world, the majority of advice from the authorities are to stay put or to not use the lifts. But in the event that we saw last night, the fire just spread up the tower block at such a rate that the lifts were probably out of order, but the stairwell was probably inaccessible as well.
Well, we heard terrible stories, people jumping out of the building, babies being thrown. Eric Johnson, thank you for joining us from London.